In a world that fears silence and venerates the crowd, the most radical act of self-respect is to voluntarily step away, to be alone, not as a punishment but as a pilgrimage. The Stoics did not see solitude as loneliness, but as the necessary workshop where the self is forged. It is the sacred space where you go to meet yourself, without the noise of others' expectations, opinions, and dramas. The command is simple, yet profound. Stay alone until you master yourself. This is not a call to misanthropy, but to the highest form of self-love and social responsibility. For how can you hope to lead, love, or contribute effectively in the world if you are a slave to your own untamed passions, fragile ego, and chaotic mind? Why you must isolate to invigorate the crowd is a crutch. It provides a constant stream of distractions, validations, and scapegoats. In the crowd, you can forget yourself. You can blame your failures on others, outsource your thinking to the group, and numb your anxieties with the buzz of constant interaction. But this is a temporary anesthetic for a chronic condition, a lack of self-possession. Seneca, in his moral letters to Lucilius, wrote, "There is no person more alone than the one who has never known solitude." He meant that the person who flees from their own company is perpetually accompanied by a stranger, themselves. They are haunted by a self they have never taken the time to know, and therefore can never hope to command. By choosing strategic solitude, you are not running from the world. You are running toward yourself. You are declaring that you are worth knowing, worth understanding, and worth mastering. The Stoic curriculum of solitude. What to master yourself is not to become a perfectly emotionless robot. It is to become the unquestioned author of your own life. In your solitude, you must undertake this rigorous curriculum. Master your perceptions. The world does not happen to you. It happens, and you interpret it. In the silence of being alone, you can catch your mind in the act of creating stories. That email from your boss is not an attack. It is text on a screen. The silence from a friend is not a rejection. It is silence. A financial loss is not a catastrophe. It is a change in numbers. In solitude, practice stripping events of your dramatic, often fearful narratives. See the thing itself, bare and neutral. This is the foundation of emotional stability. As Marcus Aurelius practiced, strip away the legend that encrusts it. Master your desires and aversions. What do you truly crave? Approval? Comfort? Stimulation? What do you frantically avoid? Boredom? Responsibility? Judgment? In the crowd, these impulses are triggered constantly and obeyed reflexively. In solitude, you can observe them like a scientist. You can feel the itch to check your phone and choose not to. You can feel the anxiety of an empty afternoon and sit with it, discovering that it passes. Epictetus said the essence of philosophy is to know what is mine and what is not mine. Your desires and aversions are yours to manage. Solitude is the gym where you build that muscle. Master your time. How you spend your solitary hours reveals your true priorities. Do you fill the void with noise, or do you invest it in creation, learning, and reflection? Mastering yourself means commanding your attention. It means being able to sit with a book for an hour, work on a single task without interruption, or simply think without needing to be entertained. A person who has not mastered their time is a person blown by the winds of every distraction, a slave to the algorithms designed to capture their focus. Master your self-worth in the crowd. Your value is a fluctuating stock based on the fickle opinions of others. In solitude, you are forced to build your self-assessment on something internal and unshakable: your character. Did you act with integrity today? Did you do the work you set out to do? Did you face a difficult truth with courage? This is your internal scorecard. When you master this, you no longer enter social situations hungry for validation. You participate from a place of wholeness, which makes your interactions more genuine and less needy. Master your response to adversity. The ultimate test of self-mastery is how you handle pressure when no one is watching. Do you collapse? Do you seek a savior? Or do you tap into your own reserves of resilience? Solitude allows you to practice voluntary hardship. Take a cold shower. Skip a meal. Do a hard workout. In these small, self-imposed challenges, you learn the most important lesson. I am enough. You prove to yourself that your well-being is not dependent on external comfort. This forges a resilience that will hold when true, involuntary adversity strikes. How to use your solitude wisely. This is not about passive isolation. It is an active, disciplined practice. Journal relentlessly. Follow the example of Marcus Aurelius. Write down your thoughts, your fears, your judgments. Cross-examine them. Hold yourself accountable. Read deeply. Consume the wisdom of the Stoics and other great thinkers. Have a conversation with them through their texts. Embrace boredom. Do not flee from it. It is in the space of boredom that creativity and self-reflection are born. Set and review goals. Use this quiet time to define what a virtuous life means for you, and then review your progress daily. The return to the world, you do not stay alone forever. The goal of Stoic solitude is not permanent exile. The goal is to forge a self so strong and self-reliant that you can return to the world not as a dependent, but as a contributor. You will no longer use relationships as a crutch to avoid yourself. You will engage with others from a place of abundance, not deficit. Your calm center will become a source of strength for those who are still lost in the chaos of the crowd. You will lead, love, and work with a clarity and purpose that is impossible for the person who has never dared to sit in silence with their own soul. So, make the choice. Withdraw not in weakness but in strength. Stay alone. Do the work. Master your perceptions, your desires, your time, and your spirit. Return only when the person you are in solitude is the same person you are proud to be in the crowd.